Good morning, guys. It's Tracey from Nova Scotia Living, and today I am going to tackle my porch. This is one of those dirty little secrets you guys haven't seen. And since I've been spring cleaning a lot, my porch has been the dumping area. So it's very embarrassing. It's a lot of it is stuff that needs to go and be donated, or stuff that's broken and needs to be thrown out. It's not like raw garbage or anything like that, but it's old boots that are worn out that need to go, not worth saving or not worth giving away. But I'm going to get right to it and show you. It gets like this maybe twice a year. Oh, all right, let's do it. So over here, I might have to turn a light on out here. Well, that doesn't make much of a difference. Let me step down. I'm going to insert pictures too, but that box is full of kindling. That box, I think, has hats and mitts in it from the winter. No joke. A couple of bowls that the kids take outside to play with. There's some winter jackets, not many. Raincoats, spring jackets. My slow cooker middle and my slow cooker. I have 3 slow cookers, but I just used it the other day and didn't bother putting it back where it belongs. That's where I keep my deep freezer. I haven't been able to shut this door in months. Yeah, see, winter boots, old dirty sneakers. Oh, it's just bad, guys, it's bad. But this is going to motivate me. It's going to be drastically different. That's one of those benches that you lift up. That's where the hats and mitts are supposed to go. Okay, let's turn this way. This is our main garbage can, our recycle can. You can see the recycle can's busting. I need to empty it. And this box, I think, is papers and things. You don't see its box. It has old winter jackets on it. Oh, toys and stuff to give away. I have it covered up with jackets because I didn't want the kids to see it. From when I cleaned out my toy box. It still hasn't gone. I just need to throw it in back of the van. We cleaned the van the other day, by the way. And jackets. Those are 2 shelves, those ones that I buy to put down in my basement or my pantry that I put together to put canned goods on. They've been sitting there for a couple of months. That's that giant bag of potatoes. Those boxes over there are big mason jars, like half-gallon mason jars. And another slow cooker middle. It's bad, guys. It's so embarrassing. Up there's more jars. Even that Christmas wrapping box has jars in it. I love myself some jars, and when I start canning more, they come in handy. This is where my slow cooker and everything goes. I wonder if the light bulb's burnt out, and I can't get way the heck up there, because that goes way down to my basement. There's my Crocs I had my sauerkraut in. But this is where I keep my dehydrator and different appliances I don't use all the time. So, yeah, let's do another little spin around. Yeah, jars, jars, and more jars. That's our wood box. There's no wood in it. I think it's empty and full of cardboard boxes. Woo! So, let's get started. But before I get started, I need to make some bread. We're out of bread. Alright, guys, I'm still not ready to do the porch. I got 2 of the babies up already. Or I didn't, yeah, those ones I got up. Mr. Mays is still sleeping. But I realized I can't do the porch when the little ones are crawling around because they follow me everywhere and I don't want them out in the porch. So I'll wait till it's nap time. But my bread dough's rising. There's about 33 minutes left. And I have some pork to grind up. I did a video about this, so I'm not going to do it today. But I'll show some pictures. But yeah, I just wanted to say, all of this pork is $4.39 a kilogram. My husband checked what it costs for ground pork at the grocery store, and it's $12.99 for a kilogram. So just look at the price difference. All of this for $4.39 a kilogram versus buying it already ground up yourself, $12.99 a kilogram. So this is a huge money saver. And I used the last of our ground pork yesterday when I made breakfast for supper. I'll insert a picture here. It was so good. I make our homemade sausage patties. Tasty, tasty. Anyways, I need to sit down and cut this up. My goal is to try to at least have it all cut up before I have to move on to the next step, with my dough. All right, guys, that was a lot quicker than I thought. I still have 2 minutes and 20 seconds left for my bread dough to rise. So I'm going to move all this stuff, disinfect my table real good, and then I need to finish up my dough. And then I'll break out my scale and, weigh all the meat and pack it away in the freezer. Perfect, perfect. All right, I don't have any stinking freezer bags, so I had to be creative. I decluttered my fridge some and wrapped them up tight. My husband will pick up some freezer bags on his way home. But my bread's in the oven, rising for the second time, and then it's ready to bake. But right now, my dogs are barking, and I'm going to sit down and take a break for a bit. All 3 babies are up, and yeah, I need a little break. All right, we're on the last legs of the bread. Another 9 minutes left, sorry. And then they'll be done. I got my cooling rack out, my pastry brush, my bread blanket, and a tea towel. But I just wanted to show you, my husband and my son went to Frenchie's last night. They had to pick up a couple things. And, went to look for a couple of things. And anyways, my husband found these CDs. I used to have these CDs. I didn't have this one before. I had like Queen's Greatest Hits because I love Queen. But I used to have this completely played out. Doesn't work anymore. I think I've had it like 3 or 4 times and it's been scratched or played so much it doesn't work anymore. And I've had this one a couple of times too. Smashing Pumpkins. Anybody out there like these guys? Smashing Pumpkins. This is the they have several albums, but this is, I know, one of the big songs that people that might not be huge fans would know is that song Today. Today is the greatest. I'm not a great singer, so I'm not going to try, but, well, I did try, but I'm not going to try for any length of time. And Queen, you can't go wrong with Queen. And Nirvana, never mind. Fantastic, fine. $1 each. Great. I know people are all into iTunes, and we have iTunes too. My husband has an iPad. But I'm an oldie. I like my CDs. I buy, use CD players off of Facebook and stuff like that when the ones I have bust. But, yeah, anyways, great to add to my stash. All right, guys, let's get this started. Alright guys, I'm realizing just having you on the tripod isn't doing it because I'm all over the place, but I'm just going to do little, check-ins. So, I still have some jars to bring downstairs. This big box here is full of jars. In that jar, I'm just going to rest my bones a bit and do the smaller things up here. I took that stuff that was there. This big box that was holding the door open is now empty. Well, this box needs to go downstairs, but I'm not carrying that sucker. That's full of canned sauerkraut I did. Yeah. And all my canning stuff's down there. This is the kindling that was in this box. And this is another shelf that needs to go down in the basement. The big bag of potatoes. It's almost empty, so I'll probably cut that bag and put it in my laundry room. So yeah, and then we'll have to tackle over there. We're getting it done, guys. Alright guys, it's coming along. I'm starting to see a bit of a vision. I still have to do over here. And I just... there was a big piece of cardboard there that we used to lay kindling on. But I think I'm going to start moving a few things around if I can. I did end up emptying that wood box that had that sauerkraut in it. I just made a couple trips. My knees will be burning later on, but after I'm done this porch, it's going to be an easy supper tonight. I don't know what I'm doing, but I actually have some canned chicken soup downstairs with, well, chicken stew, chicken soup, has potatoes and vegetables. And not chicken, turkey soup. So I think I might open those. Alright guys, I shifted some stuff around. It still looks a little squished, but it's going to have to be that way because we use all this stuff. So that's our, yeah, the garbage, recycle. There's that wood box for all of our kindling, because if you watch my other videos, you know we have a wood stove in our kitchen. And in the winter, kindling, you need it to start a fire. Or, well, you don't have to, but it certainly makes life a lot easier. Alright guys, I'm still working at it. Had to take a little break though. So, I started tearing this part apart, you know, taking it down. I just moved that because I'm going to clear this floor and sweep it and do a quick little mop. And, yeah, just to keep you up to date. Let's keep on moving. Alright guys, I hear the baby's upstairs waking up. So my husband went to town with Mr. Mays to do a bit of shopping. So this will be a nice surprise. That's that end. If you remember what it looked like before, it was really bad. And let me go over here and turn around. Sorry to make you dizzy. I'll shut that door too. And that's another thing. I can actually shut my door again, which will be good. Ta-da! Very exciting. I have a garbage bag, well, half a garbage bag of winter clothes, like winter jackets to bring up to the attic. And I sent to town those toys that were here in the porch from before, and a few other things. Outside, here's some shoes. When the kids get home from school, whatever shoes they want to keep, we'll keep. Whatever shoes they don't, then they're history. There's a slip and slide for the summer. We'll probably use it a couple times. If it gets left out, it's going in the garbage. And that's just one of the booster seats. Need to go back in the vehicle. And I had like 2 garbage bags of garbage. All out in the garbage bin now though, so I'm going to get those babies up. But just look how beautiful it is. I don't want to dare shine you up at the sky because the sun is so bright. And it's warm. Would you believe we actually had the furnace on for a little bit last night? It was cold. Anyways, I'm feeling pretty darn good. Well, mentally wise. My body's a little sore, but it was totally worth it. Okay guys, well I think that's it for this video. I'm just putting on some basmati rice. I know I did a video on that, so I'm not going to show it. My husband's home today. He's still in town with Mr. Mays. But he said he'd make some fried rice tonight. And I'm like, perfect, because I don't feel like making anything now. It's going to take all I have to have a shower, but I got to. Because when you smell your own underarms, you need to have a shower. Is that too much information? Maybe, but just shows I've been working hard. Anyways, the babies are up. They're having a snack. And when he gets home, I'm jumping in the shower. Well, more like hobbling to the shower, but whatever works, right? So peace, love, and happiness, and stop back tomorrow. I'll see what I can whip up. Okay? Like, share, and subscribe. Bye, guys.